Okay, well, I tried this one time, a little video of my comm system, but it was more than 10 minutes long, so YouTube didn't want it. So I'm going to have to do it in probably 2 parts here. And I'll try and make it fast anyway, or I'm just boring your socks off. So anyway, first a tour of my new garage here. So I'm going to switch this around. Of course, I have to have the car inside, especially during the winter time. That's Jones rules. Mama's happy, everybody's happy. Jones side, storage, and of course the bicycle tree. Oh yeah, Mark's electric bicycle there. I've ridden it to work one time. 750 watt motor, 36 volts. Too bad the batteries go in the backpack. It's kind of a hassle. He needs to make a rack to hang them on the side. And my messy bench as usual. And the cab of Mark's 54. We did have the whole truck in the other garage, and now we just got the cab in here so we can do a little bit of work on it. My shelves, kind of messy over there too, and my motorcycle. So a little bit on the comm system here. And let's see, first of all, my comm system is a Autocomm Active Plus, and it's probably more than I really need. And I put it in the tail section of the bike normally. I've had it out of there because I've been working on it. And I should have started all over again here, but I'm gonna set up over here, and then I'll kind of bring stuff to us here. It might be down too far, but what that? Probably still down too far. Anyway, I'm gonna make this a little quicker and get untangled from my previous video. I should have been set up for this. So, on the comm system, the speakers didn't work. What the comm system has is it has 2 outputs. These are this system is a 7-pin DIN plug system, and there were 2 of these, and they were one for the driver, one for the rider, one for the passenger. And I didn't like the system because these speakers didn't work very good. They were not loud enough, and I didn't like the big 7-pin DIN plug hanging out the back of my helmet. So I just chopped off the little connection for the microphone, and I'm not going to use this part. Instead, what I have now is the microphone boom mic fastened in the helmet. And this is a Nolan N102, and I always wanted to get the Nolan comm system that goes in this little port here, but it's real expensive, so I have not bothered with doing that. What I've done instead, since I'm only using the microphone anyway, is I just put a jack in there hooked to the microphone, and this is a mono stereo cord that I'll plug in there, and just if I don't get plugged in ahead of time, it's easy to plug and unplug, whereas plugging and unplugging this thing was a 2-handed operation and real hard to do. I'll shorten this up a little bit, and the idea then will be, shortened up a little bit, is on my console here I'll put in a couple of phone jacks. One phone jack for my boom mic. The other phone jack will simply be for my noise cancelling speakers. Or noise cancelling headphones. These didn't work very good They're not as good as the Skull Candy, but they're similar anyway. So the Skull Candy are noise canceling, and the ones I got don't have this little arm on it, so they don't interfere with putting the helmet on and taking it off. So the AutoComm system, it has a different wire here for 12 volt connection. Goes into my 12 volt system on the bike. This one has rider and passenger outputs, and so on this thing I chopped off the 7-pin DIN connector, and I've replaced it with a pair of 1/8" phone jack wires, one for the microphone and the other one for my headphones. This will be mounted in the tailpiece. These will be run to the front of the bike. They're not quite long enough, so I just have a simple 1/8" jack extension cord, male by female. So it will simply be connected under the seat and run up to the front of the bike near the handlebars. I was just going to leave these hanging out up at the front, but then if I want to come along, it again becomes a two-handed process to plug in. So what I'm going to do is put this up by the handlebars, take the phone jack, mount it here with this thing hanging out the end. This happens to be the other end of the cord that I used on the AutoComm system. I'll run a short piece of this out the front of the phone jack. That normally will be plugged into this one on the handlebars, and then I'll have the phone jack to plug into. Same setup for both the microphone and for the earphones. Okay, part one, we're done.